Hello everyone, Brock here. It is January 8th and you are watching my daily blog on my journey to 40. A couple things today. I was tired today. It's normal. I have two little kids and we're very busy building our place right now, so tired is normal, but extra tired. Today was just one of those days where at one point it was like I'd had enough. It was actually shortly after Marta and I had finished building our bed. So we have a bed now in a bedroom in our new place, which is super exciting. And then we kind of looked at each other and went, nap? Yeah, nap. And there are actually a lot of studies done, a lot of research that shows the benefits of napping. And so I want that to be today's theme, focus, napping. It's healthy. If you get a chance, take a nap. I never used to be big on naps, but it's my type A personality. It's a waste of time. I have to be doing 1,000 things at once. No, my theme for 2019 is slowing life down, and naps are a huge part of that. Maybe it's just the sleep-deprived parent in me that really does need more sleep and needs that nap. But honestly, getting a short nap in, it's like a quick recharge for the batteries. You don't totally fill them up, but you kind of top them up a little bit. And if the batteries are super depleted, then maybe you get them up to like a half charge so you can at least get through the rest of the day. How's that for an analogy? So really with the nap, keeping it to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, anywhere beyond there, if you start to get into a deep sleep and then you have to wake yourself up, then you're groggy, then the rest of your day is going to be pretty rough. But just that quick little cat nap, power nap, whatever you want to call it, super beneficial. And then really the other thing that I wanted to talk about today, which was something that I was focusing on earlier and found it to be hugely beneficial, but also really difficult and challenging to dig into. I am on a big self-improvement journey right now, and in a group with some people who we were talking about some things with. The focus today was fear and facing our fears, acknowledging the things that we are afraid of, and really truly recognizing how debilitating fear is. And if you let fear run you, it's amazing the things that you don't accomplish, the relationships that you don't develop. Fear is an awful four-letter word, and it is the sort of thing that really can destroy you and destroy everything around you. And for me, it was recognizing the things that I am fearful of, and actually one gentleman in the group had a really nice way of breaking things down. He said, it's important to recognize the difference between caution and fear. If I'm cautious of something, like a steep flight of stairs, I'm careful going down them. If I have a fear of stairs, it stops me from going down them altogether. And I thought that was a really nice way of breaking things down, because there is a difference between the two, and being cautious of certain things is healthy. Being fearful, being afraid, is something that stops you from accomplishing something, stops you from doing something, stops you from speaking to people, stops you from achieving your goals. And that was one of the things that I recognized. I have a fear of failure. I truly, honestly, I've been such a perfectionist for so long, and it's so important for me not to do a good job, but to do a perfect job. And if I start to get inside my own head and I'm afraid that whatever it is that I'm doing is not going to be good enough, I often talk myself out of doing it. Or I get halfway through and I stop doing it altogether. Or I procrastinate. I find reasons to not do it. And one of those things I've recognized right now is my book. And I started working on that book honestly years ago, and it's embarrassing for me to say now that it's been years and years. But I feel like I've set myself up so much because I made it such a big project and I interviewed 50 professional ball players, and it's like, wow, like that's right off the bat, it's like, hey, that's a big deal. Or at least to me it is. I've made it a big deal. And then the more people I told about it, then I started getting more questions. Hey, how's the book going? Is the book done yet? And then I start thinking, oh geez, what if my book is no good? Or what if it's just okay? And people are gonna go, oh, you took years and years to write a book and it kind of sucks? And honestly, I just need to break through that fear and go, screw it. I'm just finishing this and I'm doing it for me. And quite honestly, the fear takes the fun away from things because I like writing and I like the topic and I like that project, and the fear has almost prevented me from doing it altogether. And so I am really working at pushing through those fears and facing those fears so I can take back control of things again. And really that's just an example of one. There are numerous fears that I have recognized, and interestingly enough, some of them are interconnected and I've never recognized before that they are. But you know, I really want to focus on facing those fears. And my suggestion to you, if you've recognized that you sort of have those issues as well, make a list, write those fears down, and then pick one or two of the big ones that you know are influencing and negatively affecting your day-to-day life, and then start to carve out a plan of how you're going to face those fears. I'll keep you in tune, updated with how I progress through my fears, because I feel like this is going to be groundbreaking for me in terms of my development as an individual this year. So today's topics, naps and fear. Hopefully you don't have a fear of naps, because that would really suck. So thank you for watching. This is my journey to 40, and after a longer nap, I will see you tomorrow.